Sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. years ago, and they're going bananas.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it?
Presenting the Governors for tonight's game, please welcome the Hartford Police Department. Now we ask that you please rise as you are able and join us in honoring America with the singing of our national anthem, performed tonight by Nina and Shayla Laverty.
A vicious non-conference schedule comes to an end tonight for the UConn Huskies. They'll take on the Texas Longhorns here in Hartford, and Dan Hurley finished his pregame speech on the floor post-shoot-around with his team, talking about how important it is to close what could be what he said was his best non-conference as the UConn head coach. Jason Benetti, Bill Raftery. Tough schedule they play.
I wouldn't argue with that. I mean, he stepped it up, tried to find out how good his team was, had some injuries, particularly with Reed. He's back healthy. Should be interesting to watch the two opposing centers.
How about the Florida game the other night? The last two champions got together, and UConn got a measure of revenge. Played very well.
What scares you about this team, they're getting better defensively, and that's his mantra. That and rebounding. We know the offense takes care of itself. They're an awfully tough team to prep for because of the cutting, the screening, the slipping, and their ability to make deep shots.
And in a way, they're similar to last year with Liam McNeely being out for a while. Braden Mullins back into the lineup, and Terrace Reed Jr., 12 points back in that Florida game. Braylon Mullins only played the 11 minutes, but they're getting to full strength.
They are, and what Mullins brings is some outside shooting, which should really open up their inside game. But I'm impressed Reed back, really showing big on the ball screen, which is going to be key this evening against Texas.
They're going to need him because of Modest Vokatitis, who in Texas's last game against Southern was 14 of 14 from the foul line.
That's the one thing he does is get to the foul. He gets out of his role quickly. He's got good feet, good understanding. He's got some strength, obviously, but he's got good understanding of what shot to take. They move him around. They open up the back. He rolls and finishes.
28 points, a career high. You see the free throw shooting. He versus Reed will be highly interesting here in the Nutmeg State tonight. Texas and UConn together again. Tip-off is next. Fox College Hoops is sponsored by Jeep. There's only one, and there are only 5 flamethrowers on top of the letters here in Hartford, I should say, for UConn and Texas. I'm so used to seeing those big letters down the hallway at Gamble that try to run into us on the way through. Starting lineup sponsored by Jeep. There's only one. For UConn today, Braylon Mullins gets his first start. He is in with Caravan, Reed, Demery, and Ball. And for Texas, the starting lineup that you would expect, with Vocatitis getting them 16 points a game. Dalen Swain, who knows UConn very well, at nearly 16 points a game. 2, the transfer from Xavier, and Dan Hurley in season number 8. That was full strength UConn the other night at the Garden against Florida.
So impressive. They're tuned up, they're prepared, they're offensively so unselfish. We talked about the screening. These two guys, two great high school coaches, maybe two of the best ever, are their dads.
Yeah.
So they have somebody that's tutored them and helped them grow in this industry.
Pat Driscoll will throw it to jump center. Matt Potter, Joe Lindsay, the other official.
Jason Benetti, right now. Huskies go. A little man-to-man. Vocatitis got up big on that, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Swain's a guy you got to keep out of the lane. Getting better with that shot, but boy, he finds people. Look at this duck in. This is murder.
Vocatitis missed it right on the doorstep.
Ooh. That's what he does, though. Loads up, and they find him.
So UConn with Mullins in the lineup. Solo Ball gets them about 15 points per game.
And gets a lot of guys free because of his activity. This deep three because of his movement without the ball.
He's only shooting 29% from 3. That's bound to get better.
Right. And Pope is the guy. He needs a big-time performance tonight. Solid, make shots. And boy, they are riding the big guys. Rip through, smart play.
Very quickly, the first foul on Terrace Reed Jr., and that is enormous for Texas.
Really nice. You know, that's coming from Sean. Turn and attack. And rip through. The hands are down. You're going to pay the penalty.
That's a scouting situation.
It is. Great prep. No question about it. You know, these two coaches, they would go home and be mentored in the profession. The only mentoring that I got was from a maitre d' or a wine steward.
You know a little something about both jobs.
Of course, Bob and John, two keepers as high school coaches, great people as well.
Vocatitis, a very deep breath. And it's short. Offensive rebound, though, for Texas. And Camden Heide. And then on the attack, it's 2 for Tremont Mark.
What presence with the kick out and then the blow by. Got to take that left hand away from Mark.
Here is Mullins, who had the foul trouble early in that Florida game. 2 fouls in 7 seconds. There's Caravan on the duck in.
How good is that? They switched and they caught him. What a great slip. Whew. Did they understand when to go?
This Texas team, 89 points per game. They put up 3 digits a couple of times in Maui. Here's Mark trying to drive on Ball, and that's a pretty good defensive effort, but Mark scores. He's got 4.
Well, he's not afraid to hit the deep shot as well. Only at 26%, but a threat.
It's so interesting with Sean Miller having seen UConn so many times over the past 4 years. His institutional knowledge is big as there's a pull-up. That ball's for Demery, who's been a game changer for UConn.
Now, to your point, these two coaches know exactly what the other's trying to do.
Yeah, high familiarity.
There's the slip again. Swing good at going to the rim.
He missed it, and the offensive rebound for Pope. Right back into Vocatitis. Sizing up Reed. There's the double and a takeaway.
A late one, too. What a great read on it. Demery. Well, you really have to get on Caravan on that early offense. He makes that deep 3. Same rip through here.
Yeah, same thing. What's good for the Goose?
It's good for the teacher. You just had the same teacher.
Were you really going to?
I was.
That's foul play.
I'm jumping on your gander. Well, let's take a gander at this particular play. Right here, Mellon with the entry pass, and you put those hands in there. These kids are very good at the read. This is our play earlier. Little slip screen.
And Reed knocks down the free throw. He was a big loss for that Arizona game. The only defeat for UConn so far this year. Koa Pete and Arizona, as Vokatitis goes off the floor with his first foul.
Yeah, that's one concern you have with him.
Both guys really in the post. And they both have one early. UConn has 5 quad 1 wins, the top quadrant in the net rankings, where they're 7th. Opening play today.
They overload and let Mark go to work. He could go to his left if he wanted. A little space, knockdown jumper. Pretty good deployment.
He took over at point guard in the SEC tournament last year, and that was a shapeshifter for this offense. Here is a hard drive. Demery, it's punched back out and fought for by Mullins. Caravan got the hand on it. Mullins, quick trigger. Oh, man.
He gets rid of it. The range is the envy of most who play, but goodness, getting those puppies organized big time.
You asked Dan Hurley about his shot and his stroke, and we saw it in full force there, that rainbow.
Such confidence, too. Loved him in the Kansas game. Made those free throws late. Tough shot.
Mark the miss, and on the tip, the rebound down to the deck, and picked up by Connecticut.
Reed runs to the rim and holds off. This is where he's tough if you don't help.
They do double and force him to hook a pass from Mullins. Going fast, fade away. It's down.
Well, when you got touch, you got game. Then it gets stronger.
Boy, it was frantic, but delicate at the same time.
Really a nice feel. They've been raving about him, salivating for him to get this steady run.
Now Traore, the transfer from Xavier, into the ball game, and his first shot is no good. Rebound for Caravan.
Always moving, slipping, moving, screening, rescreening, curling. Nice cut.
Quick touch and a stop for ball.
It is a tough cover because you jam and peek and they make you pay.
Well, Caravan created that with the spatial awareness, didn't he?
Absolutely.
Here comes the crowd in Hartford.
And they're on Heidi on the catch. We know he can drill that deep three. Gonna have to mix his game up.
That is going the other way. Offensive foul.
Extend that arm. Telltale.
Every UConn starter has scored already in the first segment of this game.
It is awesome, the impact of their motion offense. But how about this, showing a little strength, a little fadeaway. Not just a pretty face. You can knock him down. Good cut here. How good is that? Alive.
Let's have some fun.